Hey guys, I have a 1994 here, and today I'm continuing my talk about my trip to Europe. So the last time I talked about this, which was yesterday, we finished off on the Versailles Palace, which was a palace built by one of the Louis Kings. I don't really remember. I took in a lot of information last week, so please forgive me if I don't get all the facts right or the names right or anything when I'm trying to explain. If you're an expert on this, please feel free to leave a comment if I get anything wrong. Okay, so anyway, I thought this was appropriate. I threw up some gameplay on Resistance, which is a map in Modern Warfare 3 because it's in Paris, and I'm talking about Paris. So anyway, let me continue about talking about it. So the next thing on my list of things to talk about was getting lost in the Paris metro. So let me first talk about a little background of the Paris metro system. It is very intense, probably like every single subway system in the world. The subway comes, the doors open if anyone's getting off. If they're not, then you have to open the door yourself, obviously. And you have about, I don't know how long, like maybe 10 seconds before the horn starts going off. And once that horn goes, oh my God, things get intense. You know, people are pushing and shoving to get in the subway. It really depends though. Like certain times of day, like it's a lot less crowded, so it's a lot easier. It's not intense at all. You just walk in and sit down and everything. But other times, like this time, it was really intense. It was so packed and there wasn't any room to get into the train. So basically what happened, the group of 30 people that I was with, they all got onto the train cart. The horn went off and I'm still outside of the train. People are pushing in. There's like no room for me to get in. So I'm like, okay, there's no chance. I'm just going to stand still and just hope I get the next train or something. So everyone's got this terrified face on, like look on their face, and I'm just kind of like standing there all depressed. And one of the teachers that was there, he was like trying to mouth out like what the next stop was, and I didn't really get it at all. Like I didn't know what he was saying. But all I remembered from earlier was that we had to go to this place called Italy. Like the stop was at an Italy station. But once I got onto the train, I realized that there was two Italys. So I was like, oh crap, which one? So I got onto the train by myself, and it was kind of weird and really creepy, and I don't know. Honestly, I was kind of scared too. Like, I don't know. I wasn't scared, but like I don't want to seem like I'm some big tough guy or anything, but like it was kind of creepy. I'm in a freaking foreign country all by myself on a train around a bunch of strangers, and I don't really know where I'm going. Yeah, so that was my situation. So I first got off at one of the stations, which was called Place d'Italie. Now, I was expecting a big group of 30 people to be waiting for me, but no, of course not. Later, they told me that everyone continued on their trip and went and got dinner without me. So no one was really waiting for me except for 3 teachers. I think it was 2 teachers and the tour guide. They were kind of waiting for me. But I didn't see any of them when I got off at the Place d'Italie station. They didn't see me, so I assumed it was the wrong Italy. So I got back on the train, headed to the Port d'Italie, and got off there. Again, there was no one there waiting for me, no group of 30 people. So I got back on the train, went to the end of the line, expecting someone maybe. Then we turned around, went back to the Port d'Italie. I actually got off the train, left the station, went up like to the street, looking for people. There was no one there, so I was like, oh god, I'm gonna be lost in Italy, or not Italy, in Paris, and no one speaks English really. All I knew was the name of my hotel and the group I was with. Yeah, so that was that. So after seeing nobody at the top of the station, I just went back down, got on another train, and went back to the Place d'Italy. Now this time I got off, and I was gonna do the same thing, head up to the street. Oh, I should mention that I had to pay another 150 euro or whatever it was to get back onto the train, because once you leave the station, your ticket like is no longer valid. Like you'll have to buy another one. So yeah, I had to pay money and get on there. Luckily I had change on me, because I tried talking to someone. I asked them if they spoke English, and they didn't, so I was kind of screwed if I didn't have change. So anyway, yeah, so I got off at the Place d'Italy place, started walking towards the exit, and then I'm like, okay, let me go back down to the train, look around or whatever. And then I got back to the train, like by the track, and oh my god, I was so happy. I threw my arms up in the air. I yelled, hey! And one of the teachers was there. They threw their arms up in the air, and then the tour guide saw me and ran up and gave me a big hug. It was funny, but that was probably the greatest relief I think I've ever had in my life. Seeing someone I recognized down in the Paris metro. Oh man, so yeah, after that, basically, we just went back, got dinner or whatever. I actually missed dinner, but it was quite a relief seeing the whole group standing outside the restaurant. I was hoping that I would see that group down in the metro at one of the exits, but no. They decided that they'd go get dinner without me. Yeah, oh well. So I think, honestly, that's going to be it for this episode. I didn't really get to talk about a whole lot. I just had that one story to talk about. But, oh well, that's a good enough story for today. Oh, and I had one more point written down about Paris, France, and the rest of Europe. Everyone drives manual. Yeah, no one drives automatic, just manual. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.